What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so before I get into this video, shout out to the brother Xavier Mitchell for the donation to the channel via the PayPal. Much respect to you for showing love to Too Raw for TV. All right, so he had a question. Well, actually, he had an opinion and he wanted me to get my opinion on it. And basically, it's a two-part question. So I'm gonna do a secondary video about the other opinion that he had. But he was saying that he thinks that basically the media and LeBron fans, the extreme ones, who by extension are also Kobe haters, often try to exaggerate Pau Gasol's contributions to the Lakers. They try to amplify his production and his importance to the team. Don't get me wrong, he was very important because he was the missing cog. Um, he was the main piece that changed the Lakers from being a mediocre team to at the very least being contenders, though there were also other players who came back. People forget Derek Fisher came back around the same time, and saw the development of Andrew Bynum, though his passion for the game and injuries took a toll on him later on. Meta World Peace. People forget that he came on too. So this is my thing. This is how I feel. I basically agree with him. I think that Pau Gasol was very good, but I never thought that he was an elite power forward. But I mean, he wasn't. When I thought of the best power forwards in the NBA during his tenure, his prime at least, I thought of Tim Duncan. I thought of Kevin Garnett. Earlier on in his career, the very beginning, I thought of Antonio McDyess before the injuries. That was from the very beginning of the 2000s, before when he was traded to the Knicks and suffered that career-altering, I think it was a knee injury during the preseason with the Knicks, and then he was never the same guy after that. I think of Chris Webber, actually, I think that's most people. I think of those guys. They were the elite power forwards. As far as big men in general, I think of Shaq. Hell, Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard led a team to an NBA Finals. People forget Pau Gasol, when he was with the Memphis Grizzlies, he couldn't even win a playoff game. And I remember when the Lakers acquired Pau Gasol in their trade, I think it was midway through the 2007-2008 season, if I'm not mistaken. I remember when he acquired him, I thought to myself, well, okay, the Lakers have upgraded, right? I said, okay, well, that's a good trade. They definitely have gotten better. But nobody was saying, at least from what I recall, oh, man, the Lakers are championship favorites. Oh, man, it's in the bag. He was not Anthony Davis. He wasn't Luka Doncic. But he was a very good player. And considering what the Lakers gave up, it was somewhat of a lopsided trade, but it wasn't a trade where I thought, okay, they're automatically going to win a championship. I still thought at that time, and I think most NBA fans thought at that time, that the team to beat were the Boston Celtics. Because Kevin Garnett was still considered to be close to his prime at the very least. And, all those other guys were at least close to their primes, and ultimately that was the case. But Pau Gasol was a good player. His best playoff run was in 2010, I think, the year they won the championship. The second year they won the championship, excuse me. I think he averaged like 19 and 11 or something like that, which are good numbers, but they're not superstar numbers, Also, if I'm not mistaken, Pau Gasol is not a top 75 player. And to be honest with you, if this was 25, 30 years ago, if Pau Gasol did not have his accomplishments internationally, which is what seals the deal for him, if you're just going by his NBA career, had he never won championships, I think he would have been in the same category as a Tom Chambers. Or at the very least, he would have, it would have been a few years before he was inducted into the Hall. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was never considered an elite dominant big man. But he was good. He was highly skilled, but many people questioned his heart. Many people questioned at times his inconsistency. You know what I'm saying? And one of the keys to the Lakers eking out their championship in 2010 was Pau Gasol outplaying an aging and injured, well, I don't want to say injured, but injury scarred Garnett. You know, Garnett was not the same player in 2010 that he was in 2008. And that was a big factor into the Celtics winning that second title. I mean, excuse me, the Lakers winning that second title over the Celtics, man. But yeah, I definitely agree that the media often try to overstate the impact and the importance of Kobe's teammates. They do it with Michael Jordan. But at the same time, they love to downplay the impact of LeBron's teammates. You know, it's like to the point now, you got morons will say Dwayne Wade was the help. Dwayne Wade was a role player. And I'm talking about at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? What a ungrateful jerk that dude is, man. Dwayne Wade willingly took a back seat to give you the ball because you couldn't play off the ball. And now you lead the charge trying to downplay Dwayne Wade's impact on your own team. I think they got a scumbag, man. Absolute scum of the earth. But anyway, that's all I got to say in this particular video, man. Tell me what you guys think.